Hello, good morning everyone. I'm so excited to be back with you. Today when I was coming into the office, I had to put on a sweater. If you notice, the sweater hopefully is going to keep me warmer. Why do you think I put a sweater on? It's not summertime anymore. It's starting to feel more like fall. So I wanted to stay warm when I got outside, so I threw on my sweater. The reason I'm bringing that up today is because we're talking about seasons. All right, so let me show you a word. One of your words to think about this week is seasonal. If you notice, when you look at the words, we don't have to spell it out, but you do need to look at the letters, and parents work with your children on identifying some of the letters that they see and recognize in the word seasonal. When you look at this, can you see two letters that are the same? Take a second, look it over. Good, I see there's two S's and there are two A's. Another fun thing you can do when you're looking at new words, you can also think about your name, okay? My name is Miss Haley, and I'm gonna look and see if there's any H's in there because my name starts with an H. Do you see any H's? No H's in this. But maybe you can try your name. Maybe your name starts with an O or an A, okay? So that's a fun activity you can do with your parents. This is seasonal. The word means different times of year, okay? So we are kind of coming, it feels like this week we have been in summer, and I know it feels like summertime because what does your body do when it's hot outside? Yeah, my body is going to sweat when I'm outside because I'm going to get hot, I'm walking around and I'm getting sweaty. But this week, the last 2 days have felt a little bit cooler out, which I really like because when I'm outside walking my dogs, I'm not getting really hot. I'm actually feeling a nice cool breeze. And that tells me that the new season that is coming it's next. It's called fall. Okay? In your packets this week, you have pieces of paper behind the lesson plan and you have copies of this, okay? So you can cut these out and we're going to use these for the activity in a little bit, okay? So, another word for the activity that we're going to be doing today is called sort. Do you know what that means? Sort. I'll give you a second to talk it over. Good. Sort means that you put things in categories, okay? So today we're going to put things in categories based on the time of year. All right? So we just talked about it. It's starting to feel more like fall. Okay? After fall is winter. And notice in the picture it has snow. And then comes spring. Each tree looks a little bit different. What's different on this tree than on this tree? Good. This one has no leaves. This one has starting to have some leaves in their different colors. Then you move from spring into summertime. I love it. We have lush green. Trees are full of leaves, but we're kind of moving out of that season. All right. So as we start to sort things, we may put things together that are the same and things that are different. So we may look at opposites. Okay? Opposites. So let's do the same thing we did earlier. When we look at this word, do you see any letters that are the same? Good. We have O. Oh, you see another one? You see P. S. Very good. So the only ones that don't have the same letter two times are the I, T, and E. Okay, so opposites. Those are our three words and those are on your lesson plan this week. So if that's something that you like to write out and hang up each day, I think that's great, okay? But I bring those so that you can see them. Now we're going to do a sort, okay? We're going to sort them. We're going to look in the back of your packet. You have the 4 seasons. This is nice because children can look at you'll have to tell them this is spring, summer, autumn, or fall, and winter. And then underneath it has not only the word, but a picture as well to accompany it. So you may want to use this when you're doing the sorting activity. Okay, you also have pieces of paper that look like this, and they have nice little pictures on it that you can cut out. This is a great activity for the children to cut. remember that we're still working on our fine motor skills. So when we use the scissors, it may take us some time to cut perfectly around that, but as long as you kind of cut around the image and you can still see the image and the word, that's great. Because parents, if they point at this and they say, "What is that?" You're going to read the word to them, okay? Snowman, scarf, all right? And then as they select one of these that you cut, you're going to sort it with the time of year or the season. Okay, does that sound good? All right, well, I had some stuff in my office that are three-dimensional, okay? 3D means it's something that you can hold in your hand, okay? And I'm using 3D because you're watching me on screen, so it may be easier if I use that to sort today. What you are using, if you so choose to cut out the pieces of paper, is two-dimensional. That means that it is flat and it doesn't have three sides to it, okay? All right, so I'm gonna hold up whatever item I pick out, just like you would hold up a piece of paper, and then you're gonna sort it, okay? What do we have here? Looks like a kite to me, okay. What kind of air do you need for a kite? What kind of time of year? So this is where you're gonna look at these pieces of paper that I've laid out here. Do you think it's going to be wintertime? Do we see kites in wintertime? No. We see kites more in the fall, right? Why do you think we see them in the fall or in the spring? Yes, because as you can see in this picture, the leaves are flying around. There's more, the air. So we need a lot of like wind to pick it up and to carry the kite up, okay? So, kite. So we're going to lay it by fall. All right, now we have a sun. This sun's smiling because it's really happy. What time of year do we see a sun? Very good. We see sun in summertime, okay? We've had a lot of sun. If you're somebody that likes to be outside and be in the sunlight, you may go to the pool. What's some other activities you do outside when it's sunny? I like to go outside and walk around or take hikes, but the sun hits me sometimes unless I'm under a big tree, and I like that because then I get a little break from the sun and I get some shade. All right, next we have a nest. What time of year do you think you might see a nest? All right, good. Springtime, okay? The little baby birds are hatching, and we're going to put the nest by the springtime, okay? All right, now we have a flower. What time of year do you think we're going to see flowers most? We're going to see that during spring. And during the spring, we have really fun lesson plans that talk about flowers and growth and all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk more about that as the year goes on. Oh, sunglasses. I wish these could fit because my sunglasses just broke the other day, just in time for me to get some new ones. All right, you need these when the sun's out. Very good. All right, ooh, pumpkin, one of my favorite times of year. This is coming up really soon, you guys. This is a jack-o'-lantern and a pumpkin, and this is during the fall. Good. This is fun time to go with family out and visit. Hopefully, you know, if you go to a pumpkin patch or something like that, or you just carve or draw on a pumpkin, that can be a lot of fun. And what do you have here? Snowflake. Good. That goes with winter. Apples. What time of year do you pick apples? That's right, summertime. Another thing you can do in an orchard is go and pick apples. Next we have, this is a bucket. All right, so what do you think, what kind of use do you think we have for this bucket to know what time of year? Bucket could hold sand, good. What else could a bucket hold? Water, okay, maybe you're catching some rainwater. What else could you be putting in a bucket? There's a lot of things. You could put dirt, all of those things, but I think we're going to put this in the summertime because I like to think that maybe we're filling this with sand while we're at the beach. All right, next, ooh, do you know what this is? You don't see them like this as much anymore. This is an old-fashioned sleigh. So in this sleigh, what are you going to do on this? Sometimes now you might see them, they're like plastic and they're round, it's a disc, and you're going to use that to ride on top of the snow and go down the hill, okay? So if we're talking about snow, what time of year are we talking? Good, we're talking about winter time, okay? We see our snowflakes, we see our picture, it has snow on it, Okay, those all go together. Well, speaking of snow, what do we have here? A cute little snowman, okay? And he's even dressed and everything. So where would a snowman go? Again, with the one that has snow, wintertime. Good. Okay, and the last item that I have is a leaf. So notice this is not a green leaf. Why do you think this leaf is not green? Good, that means it's already changed colors. If you notice, the leaves on the summer tree are green. The leaves on the fall tree are more of a yellow golden color. That's because they change colors in the fall and then they actually, like you see in the picture, fall to the ground. So what happens when all the leaves fall to the ground during fall, the season? Somebody has to get outside and rake those up, right? So maybe that's a fun activity that in the next few weeks that you can do as a family. Get the rakes together. I love getting a big pile of leaves together and jumping in them. Just make sure that you're safe, of course. All right, so I hope you had fun today with the season sort. Again, these are items that I brought in. You have it on paper that you can use. You could also look around your house and find items of clothing or items that you think that they may go into with a type of year like this, like the activity that I just did, and you can try that, okay? All right, well, I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for joining me.